Netflix's newest documentary focuses on the Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 that disappeared back in 2014. Let's see if this new documentary is worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Netflix. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 was supposed to make a routine trip, a red-eye to Beijing with 239 passengers and crew on board, but shortly after takeoff on a calm 2014 night, MH370 vanished from radar screens for good. The shocking disappearance of a commercial airliner made headlines. This is a 3-episode documentary that ranges between like 42 and 55 minutes, and it covers a lot within here, and I'm familiar with the story, as I'm sure a lot of you are. It's an absolutely crazy and heartbreaking story of an airline's flight with 239 passengers on board that randomly disappeared, and they still have no clue as to what had happened to it. There's a lot of conspiracies, and people believe certain things that happened, and that's what this show does cover. Is throughout these 3 episodes, 3 different conspiracies, main conspiracies, that people start to discuss. It's also an opportunity to keep alive the memory of those who were lost in one of the greatest mysteries. So we have a balance of what happened in the beginning and how the relatives of the passengers and crew members on board reacted to it and needed answers, and seeing raw footage of everything that went down, and then transitioning into news footage and conspiracies and what has happened throughout the last 9 years. Since it is a mystery of what had happened, of course you're going to have several people have different conspiracy theories, and the first episode focuses on perhaps the pilot was the one that turned the airplane around and turned off all electronics and made the airplane go dark and made it go off the radar. Or maybe it was Russians involved with hijacking the plane. Each episode is dedicated to one conspiracy. It doesn't forget the interviews with family members, scientists, journalists, and ordinary people around the world. You have different people around the world who have found pieces from this airplane, and then considering that it might actually not be from the airplane. And so you have different interviews with people who are really invested in trying to solve this mystery. Also family members involved. And that's where a lot of the personal touch to it comes from, as they are not holding back their emotions. And so listening to their take on what had happened with this airline's flight, it's really emotional. You really look at what had happened with everybody involved and the mystery with this airplane. They just want an answer. And seeing the news footage of people reacting to it and demanding things, really heartbreaking to hear these conversations as they are letting all their emotions out on screen. You just feel that raw emotion to this documentary, with also getting the conspiracies and everything within it. It was heartbreaking at times to hear these real conversations and how people are affected by it and still are dealing with it to this day. Then on the other hand, the different conspiracies. I'm someone that could read different conspiracy theories for hours on end. I remember an odd point in college where I just read so many different conspiracies for fun. But this one, the 3 different conspiracies, there's a lot dedicated to these conspiracies, to where you think, oh, that might have happened. They really play out this conspiracy. If it's actors acting out certain moments and showing the plane and what had happened, they tried to make these conspiracies as believable as possible. It's like the person who has this conspiracy theory is trying to make you believe certain moments, and we dedicate a good half of each episode to these theories and acting it out as well. And they go into real detail about possibly what could happen. But also I liked the other side to it, not just saying, oh, here's my conspiracy theory, you need to believe into it, but also how people reacted to those theories, and other scientists trying to defend it or argue it, and people not liking these theories or agreeing with it as well. So you're seeing not only this theory, you also have people that agreed or disagreed with it. It's interesting to see how this theory kind of spread around and people reacted to it. Structurally, this is a really good documentary. You have enough moments of the interviews with the family members and seeing those emotions on screen. You also have the night of the disappearance, reconstructing it, giving viewers the chance to explore 3 of the most popular theories. And so you have a nice balance of you understand that this is a mystery and there are true emotions and people affected by it all. Netflix is aware that there is going to be several different conspiracy theories, so acknowledging it is realistic, and it's just got this nice blend to it. It's still crazy that it's unsolved, and hearing the different interviews, it's heartbreaking to listen to. This is a really good documentary. I heard a couple of these theories, but some of them I haven't heard before, and it's interesting to see how it was played out and reconstructed and acted out as well. If you are aware of the Malaysian Airlines Flight 370, and you've read up on a few different conspiracy theories, I highly recommend checking this out. It's a pretty good documentary that balances the true emotions from the interviews, but also looking at scientists and other airline pilots as well, and their take on it in the different conspiracy theories. So before I give you my score for MH370, the plane that disappeared, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give MH370, the plane that disappeared, a B. Thank you guys for checking my review for the new Netflix documentary focusing on the Malaysian Airlines Flight 370. Have you guys seen it by chance? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.